referees from the Netherlands, from Croatia, and from Latvia. So we're going to have a look at the rosters of both of these teams. There's the bearded Marcin Gortat, quite possibly the most famous player here in this game. And for Poland, really, we saw a lot of contributions from a lot of different people yesterday. And perhaps the naturalization of A.J. Slaughter, number 6, was really crucial. But some of these other guys doing a lot of the dirty work, like Aaron Sell, Alexander Chiz up to the top there, and Matthias Ponitka, who was just sensational. You see Adam Vachinsky, Gortat, Ponitka, Jamie Kulik, who was impressive yesterday once he came back in, having gotten foul trouble early on, and then Slaughter. So Ponitka was really, for my money, the guy that really grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck early for Poland and helped them lay down the foundation for an important victory. And see Ruslan Pateyev of Russia, the starting center, at least he was yesterday. Andrei Vorontsevich, number 20, finished with a double-double yesterday. Maybe Vitaly Fritzen we need to see more of today, make more of an impact. As for their starting 5, Yevgeny Pashutin is going to start. Here we go with, again, Sergei Munya, the veteran, Kostov, who had a good game yesterday for long stretches, Yaltsev, as well as in the starting 5. So, Johnny, who are you looking to step up today for Russia, first of all?
I think Andrei Vorontsevich is so important to this team. We saw him do it on the boards, and he scores. We see him in the picture right now. I mean, he's very important. He's experienced. He's played in a lot of big games. He's got to be the leader of this team.
And what about Ponitka? Do you think he can follow up yesterday's performance with another good one?
I agree with you. Ponitka was huge yesterday. He's so intense. I think it's difficult for him not to have a good game because he's all over the court, just active. He's getting after it. You see him working on defense. On offense, he's taking the ball, attacking the basket.
After we get stopped, we're in push. Corner field, rim run opposite.
Did a great job yesterday for us.
Fist.
What do you think it says about him and playing for Mike Taylor, but especially Ponitka to be 22 years of age? And to come out with that type of performance yesterday where he really was the leader.
Yeah, exactly right, Jeff. He did not look like a rookie yesterday. He came out like a veteran.
Нападение начинаем 5 в сторону с 4-м номером. Дима, при транзишне позиция. Два вниз, два наверх, рога. Рога в сторону 5-го. Помни, в сторону 5-го, они все время флэт стоят. Переводи четверку, посмотри сюда. Один в сторону, смотри, Дима. Отдашь, когда Егорычу, пусть отдашь, и ты пошел через пик. Через пик от 5-го сразу уходи без хэндов. И пусть Егор играет 2. Поехали.
As well as his assistant coach, Zakhar Pashutin, his brother. Both of those guys were in the national team for many years, and I remember watching Yevgeny Pashutin in Sydney at the Olympics. So he has played at the highest level, and he knows what it takes to get there. He also has had a lot of good success coaching in the EuroLeague.
On the club level, he's done well with the EuroLeague, like you mentioned, and he's an up-and-coming coach, no doubt about it.
Russia 0-1, getting ready to face Poland 1-0. Quite simply a game that Poland will believe they should win, and maybe they need to win for their mental approach for the rest of this tournament. And Russia, having lost by 3 points yesterday to Israel, they can ill afford to go into an 0-2 hole here at the start of Group A. Hello, you're looking live inside the Arena de Montpellier. It's Russia against Poland. It's Eurobasket 2015, and we're off and running. It's Russia winning the opening tip, wearing the white and attacking the basket to the right of your screen. And Vorontsevich hands it off to Sergei Munya. Now Yaltsev, and puts up a hotly contested shot. Kulik with the rebound. And a little pass out to the wing to Vachinsky, who gets in and runs into a wall. The ball goes out of bounds and will remain with Poland.
Vachinsky attacking the basket, but he ran up, like you said, against that wall. A lot of length from the Russians that he's going against. Wasn't able to pass over that.
And that's one aspect of Russia that's made them so difficult. Really, the past, well, their recent successes, they've had some big players all over the court. Sergei Monya plays a lot taller than he looks. Here's Kulik, gets inside, and missed with the left hand. Now Kostov. He gets it to Monya. Mashinsky gives away a few inches against him. Morsevich passed up the jumper. He gives it over to Vyaltsev. And Vyaltsev drills the three.
Jeff, I really like that offensive possession by Russia. You saw the ball going to the post, kicked it back out. Going to 17, settled for the shot. He made the extra pass. Wide open three.
Slaughter over to Kulik. Now Gortat out to Vachensky. It's good. And this is what we saw yesterday from Poland. A little bit of adversity, and then somebody makes a play.
Yeah, that's a big shot by Vachensky.
Mateyev gets in, and Gortat holds his ground. Slaughter now, fouled by Kostov at midcourt. Do you like that foul? It seems like a cheap one to give away.
I thought he had enough players back in defense that they would have been okay.
There's another look at Vachensky. Boy, 2 years ago, their struggles from long range were just struggles of biblical proportions. Now, Latizev's, the referee, has come over to inquire. I don't know if he's quizzing whether or not that was a 3-point. The foot was on the line. Okay, we're going to go back to live action. We'll try to get that information for you as soon as we can get it. It was something. So I held up a number 1 there.
That was the first foul.
Okay.
First foul right.
Overstall. Anyway, back to live action. And Gortat. Gortat puts up a jump shot, and that's impressive.
Yeah, I thought the Ev did a good job on defense, kept Gortat away from the basket, but that's a nice shooting touch on the turnaround.
Vyaltsev bounce pass to Patiev, and Patiev walks. Well, already Gortat having a big influence on today's game, defensively and offensively. Here he is defensively. Although that was probably just a mistake by Patiev. Here's Gortat again. And he gets inside. A little soft hook shot was short. Good battle for Russia out there on the boards. Now Kostov over the shoulder pass, and Patiev goes in.
Nice pass. Great timing on that pass by Kostov. Patiev only had to catch it. It was easy to finish.
Now Vachensky gets inside and steps out of bounds. No, the foul was called, in fact, before.
Patiev did not get there to close off that driving lane. Contact was made. It's going to be a foul on Patiev. Also uses offhand, uses his hand to try to slow Vachensky down.
Well, Vachensky had 15 yesterday. He's started brightly tonight. Here we go. Vachensky, another one, and the man from Obradoro in Spain drills another 3.
Got off a great start, hasn't he, Jay?
Well, one day it's going to be one player, the next day somebody else. Morsevich, he misses from 3. Slaughter pulls up. Gortat kept it alive. Poland not committing too many people to the boards there. And Patiev's pass intercepted. Here comes Panitka. And Panitka goes up for the two-handed jam. Poland off to a fast start here against Russia. They lead it 10-5. Russia have called timeout here in Montpellier.
защите право.
Well, Johnny, is there anything concerning you right now if you're shooting? It's called timeout for Russia.
Well, they've been hurt by Machinsky. That's really hurt them offensively. You cannot, he's on fire right now. Do not let him receive the ball. We saw him coming up, running off the screens, catching and shooting. You want to get a hand up and contest those shots. The other thing is, with you want to watch Gortat inside. I think they're doing a decent job pushing him away from the basket. You want to close out. You want to get close out, box out, and then get out and break and run. I think they're doing a decent job moving the ball on offense. They haven't been able to convert on all those shots, but their offense looks a little bit more fluid than it did in the second half of last game, for example.
Well, yesterday we saw Russia really catch fire. They hit 8 first-half three-pointers against Israel, but they weren't really able to capitalize. They did lead by 12 at halftime, and then lost the initiative in the third quarter when Omri Caspi just kind of carried Israel on his back for about 10 minutes. Kostov gets it over to Monya. Monya, his pass inside to Bieltsev. That was impressive.
That's great offensive play. I like the movement of the Russian team right now. They're moving the ball also, body movement and passing.
Now Slaughter back outside. Over goes to Kulik from the left. And good flying in there from Ponitka, but he couldn't control the ball. Has come in and he just catches the ball and draws the foul from Kulik.
Russia's really going to the pick and roll. They're just going. Poland wants to go under the first pick and roll. They want to contain the driver. They don't want to give up too much of an open lane, but that was a great pass, good execution.
So much better for Russia coming out of the timeout. Zubkov, who played a lot of minutes yesterday. Just 24 years of age. Scored 12 points against Israel. And makes one of 2. Ponitka with the board. So Zubkov played almost 20 minutes, 19 minutes and 58 seconds. So he really has some trust to this coach for shooting. Now Batinsky, who's hit a couple of threes. Bieltsev, as you might expect, is out on him now. And that was almost an impossible
great pressure
pass.
Defense. That's great pressure defense. Vortisevich definitely forced that turnover.
Mike Taylor not liking that sequence at all. And Russia can come down and take the lead here with a 3. But they're going to attack down low. Now Zubkov hands it off, and Monya drives around down the lane. That's 6 straight points.
They're doing a great job cutting to the basket, moving without the ball.
So, in fact, it's 5 straight points. It was 10-5. Now, Gortat gets in, puts it up and in. 2 points. Makes the handoff, draws the foul. Oh, they're going to give him continuation.
We saw that yesterday. He's capable from that position, taking the ball quickly to the basket. He's able to pick up a foul on Gortat and score the basket.
Zubkov is causing some problems. Here was Gortat on the previous trip down the floor. So Machinsky has come out of the game for Poland. Kusiecki has come in, number 33. So somebody's got to step up for Russia, and right now it's young Zubkov. Russia on an 8-2 run. And Gortat again gets in, but is short.
Wanya did a great job coming over, rotating from the weak side.
Well, they're getting some good looks for their big man. Kostov gets in and short. Now Grushetzky. And Grushetzky fouled out on the perimeter. Interesting that Mike Taylor hasn't taken a timeout. A lot of coaches might have already taken one with this run by Russia. He's made the substitution. See Gortat, that was his layup that he did make. You think he just has, he thinks his players know what they have to do?
Well, he's confident. He's got the starting group made it without Baczynski. Oldmer Stars on the floor. This is probably his best unit on the floor at this time.
Panicka outside to Grushetzky. Go! Oh, that's an inspired substitution.
I like that look from A.J. Slaughter. Found him on the weak side, got him over to him.
And another foul on Vornacevich as he was going up, so he goes for the line. And look at Gortat talking to his teammates. I'm guessing he's saying, don't take the pump fake. So Kulik comes out, Slaughter comes out, and Kulik comes out. That was his foul, so he's picked up 2 fouls here in the first quarter, just like yesterday. Sells come into the game, number 5. And Lukas Kashardik has also come into the game. So the veteran point guard. And we thought there was a slight drop yesterday when certain players came off the floor for Poland. But that said, Grushetzky has come in and looked pretty good today. Panicka from the corner. And that's a tough shot. Nobody under for Poland for the rebound. Game is knotted. Haven't seen Manya pull one up yet. He's capable. And Fritzen has come in, puts up a mid-range shot. And Kashardik couldn't get the ball, so he tried to tap it, hoping one of his teammates would be running down the floor, but it goes out of bounds.
Mike Taylor's definitely happy about not letting Fritzen get an open look from the 3. They ran him off there. They went for the pass and effectively ran him off the 3-point line, and he missed the mid-range shot.
And Sell reaches in, knocks it out of bounds.
Aaron Sell's another guy that came off the bench, gave him a big lift yesterday's game. They're going to need that again today. He's got a tough matchup with Vornacevich.
Kostov gets it to Zubkov, and Zubkov travels. Well, they're running some good stuff, Russia. They just convert that time.
I like the ball movement. I think they're doing okay. Their offense looks fluid, a little bit better than yesterday, a little sharper than yesterday, but just aren't finishing as of yet.
Shot it, looks for space. And gets it inside, what a move. Finds Panicka, Panicka wanted a foul. Looks over at the referee. Foul was called. Zamoski's gonna come in for Poland. Fritzen out the perimeter, and Grushetzky has played very well. Got his hands on that ball, knocked it out of bounds.
Grushetzky's doing a great job chasing Fritzen off those screens, not giving him any space or any daylight to look at the rim.
So Sergei Monya takes a seat, and Kurbanov comes into the game. Nikita Kurbanov. Ball goes out of bounds. Fritzen starting to struggle a little bit to hold on to the ball. So that's his turnover. Koshardik hands it to Gortat. And Gortat gets inside and puts it up and in.
Nice move. He's able to get around Bordasevic. He's definitely got the size advantage.
Kostov for three. Oh, that's important for Russia.
Big shot by Kostov. We've seen him hit those shots coming off the screen.
But he's got a lot of experience with that national team. Kostov played back at the 2010 FIBA Basketball World Cup in Turkey. Gortat turns. Now Kostov having pulled Russia to within one. He puts up another one. It's good. He feels it.
Why not? This time going to his left. Took his time. Cannot give him any space.
Remember, he had a key three-pointer yesterday as Russia tried to come back against Israel. And now a turnover by Grishetsky. And Fritzen gets it over to Kurbanov. And Kurbanov fouled by Grishetsky.
This Russian team, they want to get on the break. They're very good running the floor, passing, sharing the basketball. Well executed fast break to pick up a foul.
It's a game of little runs right now, both of these teams. Russia was up 19-15. And right now, Poland was up 19-15, and now they're trailing 21-19. The run grows to 7. Kurbanov makes just 1 of 2. Final 15 seconds, so Koshardik and Poland will try to hold it to 1. And Punkashov commits the foul.
Russia with the foul to give. Tactical foul there.
So Grishetsky runs baseline. He gets it, passes back outside to Koshardik. He puts up a 3, and it was short. So Russia take a 22-19 lead. They finish the first quarter stronger here in this important Group A game for both teams.
Red Foxes, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Red Foxes.
Well, Russia 3 of 4 from three-point range. So much of that is Kostov. He had a couple there right at the end of the quarter.
Première prestation, les Red Foxes. Bon applaudissement.
(22-19), Russia on top of Poland, and a quick steal, and Kurbanov goes in. So the dunk puts Russia now on top by 5. And coming right out of the huddle, Mike Taylor said, if we take care of the ball and get out in transition, good things happen. So he will not be happy about the turnover.
Well, that's a costly turnover, like you said, coming right out of the huddle. Finally stopped the run with the basket there.
So Karnowski comes into the game. Now, Antonov, who's come in, follows up his own miss. Oh, and coming from behind was Zubkov.
Left no doubt about it, coming from the weak side, just went over the crowd to put that down.
The wind is in Russia's sails right now. They are on top by 5. And Poland in a little bit of bother, you would think. They need a basket. Kashardek back outside to Grushenski. Tough shot for him.
Zubkov with a great closeout, made that shot even more difficult than it was. Contested.
So Zubkov having a big impact on the game right now. He's got 6 points. He's been out there for 7 minutes. Baczynski's going to come back in for Poland. Now Ponkrashov. Oh, kind of a no-look bounce pass inside, and Zubkov scores again.
Nice play. The ball is moving freely from side to side from Russia right now. If you're Poland, you want to get out there and take away some of those passes.
Sell for 3, and Zamoski comes in for the rebound. Now Grushenski fouled by Fritzen. It was 19-15 in favor of Poland, and right now Russia are on a 13-2 run. So there you see the replay of the foul. This was the mistake coming right out of the huddle. Kurbanov just read that pass and went in for the dunk. Well, that's big. Kashardek, the veteran, nails the three-pointer.
We've seen him. When he has time and space, it doesn't matter how far back he is behind that line, he's capable of hitting that shot. Now we see some rotations. That was a good play by Kosher that came over, made the offensive player doubt where to pass the ball, and he forced the turnover. Much better job by the Polish defense. They're going to need to continue to do that if they want to get back on track.
So another turnover for Russia, and if Poland, who are down 7, hit another one, they'll kind of swing the momentum back their way a little bit. Good hustle from Zubkov.
Zubkov's been just enormous, making his impact on both ends of the floor. Hustling.
Hands it off. Excuse me, Karnowski hands it off to Zamoski. It's good. And now the 3 starting to fall for Poland.
That was a deep 3. Also had his hand in his face. They're playing with more confidence. Let's see if they can continue on the defensive end, make things happen.
Antonov for 3. Was on line but short, and Kurbanov hustled in there to get the rebound. Kurbanov, quick pass to Zubkov, and he hands it off to Antonov.
That's just great basketball right there. Sharing the basketball, moving without the ball, seeing an open teammate, playing unselfishly.
Now Karnowski. And Karnowski, like he almost kind of lost control of it when he got it into the lane. Double team out on Fritzen. Somebody's got to be open. And Karnowski was able to get his hand on it. And Zubkov commits an unsportsmanlike foul.
Let's see if we see the replay. Karnowski really got out there, hedged on that pick and roll. And he's quick enough to recover, got his hand on the ball, forced that turnover. That's the end of that play, and that was a There's no play made on the basketball.
Well, Zubkov has played well overall, but a mistake there is putting Vachinsky on the line.
Jeff, sometimes we see that happen with players when they're fatigued. That just was not a smart play by Zubkov, which has had an excellent game, but he's been on the floor, made a lot of things happen. Probably some fatigue just set in there.
Well, he doesn't take advantage. He misses the first one. Mike Taylor looks on and says, "We need to make our free throws."
We saw him struggle in yesterday's game also.
Makes 1 of 2. They're doing okay. Well, Russia's doing okay. They're 5 of 7 at the line. Poland now 1 of 2. They could tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. So moves to his left. And Karnowski kept it alive outside to Zamoski. Now Vachinsky, he hits a 3.
Kept alive by Karnowski. Gave his team 3 points.
Now Russia now trailing by a point. Continues to be a game of runs. Antonov for 3. Short, and that triggers a break. Koshardik, 3-on-3. Hits the trailer, Zamoski. And Karnowski goes up strong and gets the rebound.
Great play by the big man, running the floor, went straight to the rim. He's rewarded with the offensive rebound and a putback.
Russia call it timeout. The trail now 33-30. It's funny, Johnny, because yesterday
чуть начали суетиться. Они стали за получение играть. Четверка, пятерка. Идет сюда. Гол сделали, перевели. Здесь за получение. Не может перевести. Здесь за получение. Ну идите на хендов, как говорили. На хендов идите ролл и продолжайте движение. Сейчас опять встали. Они чуть не сделали.
They're basket cutters from the weak side, so give up your body. Block out, take the cut.
He did say they're in touch. He's like, listen, Karnowski's just going to have to wait because he's got an NBA player in front of him. And you just have to wait his time. But if he keeps playing the way he's playing now, he's going to have to get some more minutes.
I agree. He's playing well, and he's giving his Gortat some time to catch a breather on the bench. They're actually he's a +6 with him on the floor, Karnowski.
Well, Karnowski came out and he made the big play on defense. He's gone down, made the tip to keep the ball alive, which ended up with a 3-pointer. And then he just grabs that rebound and goes up strong. So Mike Taylor's getting some good play from his big fella, his big young fella. Don't forget, I remember watching him at the under-18 All-Star game back in 2011. So he's come a long way in a very short space of time. And the pressure on, Karnowski knocks it, but only into the hands of Monya. 5 on the shot clock. A little bit of chaos and an unnecessary reach there by Zamoski. They've done so well with 3 seconds on the shot clock. That is the first team foul, I think. The second team foul. They're not anywhere near the bonus yet. Tossed off into Kurbanov. Kurbanov fouled. And Karnowski picks it up, sends it to the line.
Arnowski left his feet. Wasn't necessary. He's faked out of position. Kurbanov's a veteran, was able to draw contact and the foul.
Karnowski, the youngest player in the Polish team, and Russia also have a 21-year-old Desitnikov. the center. And he hasn't played much at all. In fact, he didn't play at all yesterday. So the free throws make it a 1-point game. 5 points for Kurbanov. Entry pass to Karnowski, and he goes up. And I think he probably felt like he was going to score there.
Great position. We saw him get position right underneath the rim. Fake to a strong hand, went back, tried to finish with his right. Help defender coming in there, Monia. Try to get a piece of the ball.
Now Koscielny for three. He had some space. Kurbanov with the rebound. Double. Somebody's got to be open. And well read there by Poland. Knock it out of bounds. Yeltsev, that's off the back of the rim. And a fortuitous bounce over to Barncevic. Keeps it with Russia. Again, and boy, those hands are active by Poland. They've come so close to getting steals.
Yeah, they're doing much better pressuring the ball, making those passes difficult from one side of the court to the other. They've got to continue to get in those passing lanes.
Well, Barncevic pulls up and hits a three-pointer.
Karnowski was nowhere near Barncevic. It was too easy for Andre.
Well, we're going to see Slaughter, Panitka, and Gortat come back into the game. The next dead ball. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Russia back on top by 2. Koscielny takes a little runner. Ball goes out of bounds, but a foul called on Koscielny. If you look at Karnowski and some of the other guys coming off the court, Mike Taylor looks over at him, claps his hands, and says, "Good job."
Exactly.
How important is that for those players to hear that?
You want to give your players confidence, especially games like this. Your bench players that come in, they're able to come from behind, get a lead. Right now, they're down by 2. They did a great job.
Kostov drives in and misses, but incredibly, about 5 red shirts around the ball, and they couldn't quite get it. So Kulik is going to come back in with the fouls, 2 fouls. Kurbanov looks off the defense and puts it up in there.
Nice big pass, and he knew the whole time he's going to the rim. You could see it.
Placzynski for 3. Count it!
Boy, he gets his feet set. That was a beautiful looking shot.
37-36, the game is heating up here in Montpellier, Group A between Russia and Poland. Yeltsev to Barncevic, pump fake. Oh, and Panitka again. Russia finding the Polish defense a little too much. Quickly on the break to Panitka, and he gets the contact and draws the foul.
Look at the strength, Jeff. He's going straight to the basket, bounced off the contact. He wanted, of course, to make that shot, but he's able to draw a foul. You see it right here, goes right at the defender.
It's a tough call to make, though, isn't it?
Usually give those calls to the offensive player.
Yeah. Zubkov back in the game. Nitka has been pretty quiet today compared to yesterday. He's got five points now. And make it 6. So Russia now trailing by a point, trying to get it back. Monya. Back outside.
Look, we have a zone defense now, that Polish squad.
Kostoff for three. And Kulik couldn't corral it.
That's the second rebound opportunity we've seen Poland miss in these last few possessions.
It's one of these things where it seems like they just can't quite get the ball. They've got active hands on defense.
I agree, it's not their attitude. They just haven't been able to come up with some of those easy opportunities.
Oh, great. Again, Ponitka. They are just like white on rice out there. Fyodsev. And another example of just not able to get it.
Yes, that time, credit Borusevich. Crashed the boards there, just tipped the ball. Kulik wasn't able to control it. But again, they almost came up with the steal.
Yeah.
Came up empty.
How many times have they almost come up with a steal? Usually you see you get the hand on the ball like that, they are going to get the steal. And good play again.
How about that, Jeff? We see 3 red shirts right where that pass was going. Great team defense by Poland. Kostov's got to see the weak side of the floor.
Borusevich into the corner. Back outside to Monya for three. And again, couldn't get it. Now this time Monya for three, and he gets it. Well, they had about four or five different bites at the cherry that time.
That's usually what happens in those situations. You usually end up getting burned. And you see that on a 3-point play.
So Chiz is going to come into the game here for Poland. About a minute to go.
You know what Chiz's role is? He's bringing energy, toughness, and he's going to get those loose balls. He's going to come up with more than his fair share of 50-50 balls. Good substitution by Mike Taylor, timely.
So now he gets his hands on it. Inside the Gortat now. A little bit of a mismatch. Doesn't try to take Zubkov to the basket. Slaughter pulls up, and silky smooth.
A.J. Slaughter's been distributing the ball for much of this first half. We see him there. He's taking the initiative, able to make a tough shot.
From the corner, Monya just hit one. Now this gives them a chance to run. Nobody's back for Russia. And in it goes to Wachinski. And Poland back in front, 42-40. About 25 seconds to go here in the quarter. Will Poland bring out the pressure, or will they sit back? And Slaughter committed the foul. That's okay. They have one to give.
That is his first personal foul.
So 7.6 seconds left. Will Russia look to take a three? Oh, it's going to be a difficult one. No, Borusevich goes baseline. Back outside to Zubkov. And they got a great shot, but they missed it.
That's a nice play by Borusevich. Get around Chiz. Sharp pass. Wasn't able to finish the play, though.
Well, we got another good one, folks. Montpellier just called this the city of close games. It's Poland on top of Russia, 42-40. But Poland now have hit 50% of their shots from long range. They're being out-rebounded, though. That's been a problem for them here against Russia. And despite their struggles, Poland lead at 42-40. Wachinski has been on fire from long range. Well, a lot of talking to be done, I suppose, at halftime for both of these teams in this really important game in Group A.
Click on stream. Et oui, vous pouvez tweeter bien sûr pour tenter de passer votre message ici, en direct à l'Arena de Montpellier. N'hésitez pas non plus à visiter la page Facebook et aller poster vos messages et photos. Do not hesitate to share your fan pictures directly on the Facebook page of the Eurobasket 2015. Et voilà, regardez à tout instant ces petites caméras indiscrètes qui peuvent venir vous voir. Hi, Russian people, it's a kiss cam for you. Yeah! Woo! Alors ça c'est la règle cet après-midi, hein. Si vous êtes attrapé par la kiss cam, vous avez comme monsieur une magnifique demoiselle à côté de vous, c'est super. Vous avez un gros barbu un peu hirsute à côté, c'est pas grave. Vous lui faites un bisou et on en parle plus. Là c'est la règle. C'est la règle du kiss cam. Dès qu'elle passe vers chez vous, là vous ne gênez pas. Et c'est gros bisou obligatoire à votre voisin, votre voisine, etc., etc. La caméra qui se balade, elle s'appelle parfois Kiss Cam. Et ici, nous avons la Fan Cam pour repérer un petit peu qui est ici, qui vient supporter qui. Et vous repérez, déjà ici, ils sont encore au calme pour l'instant, mais je pense qu'ils vont très vite s'exciter un peu parce qu'ils nous ont offert une très très belle ambiance hier. Il s'agit bien évidemment des supporters finlandais. Show your colors. We are Finland. We are Russia. We are. Dites-nous de quelle équipe vous êtes. Show your colors.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a quick look at some of the statistics of the first half. The leading scorer for Russia is Andrei Zubkov with 8 points. For Poland, the leading scorer with 15 points is Adam Baczynski. Important to note that Adam Baczynski has 100% shooting. He has scored 5 of his 2-point shots, 5 out of 5, and 4 out of 4 of his 3-point shots. That's amazing performance for Adam Baczynski in this first half. Continuing for rebounds, we have Russia's leading rebounder is Dmitry Vostok with 3. And the leading rebound, there is no leading rebounder in Poland. 4 of the players have 2 rebounds each. And finally, in assists, we have Dmitry Vostok from Russia with 3 assists, and for Poland, it's AJ Slaughter with 4 assists. For sure, we're going to have some exciting action as these two teams continue to battle for the victory in the second half of our game.
Alors attention, public de l'aréna de Montpellier. Très vite, on va arriver sur une première mesure d'ambiance. Vous voyez qu'on a un outil parfait, un outil magique qui nous permet de mesurer l'ambiance. On aimerait que vous soyez tout simplement prêts pour ça viendra un petit peu plus tard dans le match, mais on aimerait que vous soyez prêts pour ça. Donc très vite, c'est comme ça, j'arrive discrètement et je vous dis, est-ce qu'on a de l'ambiance aujourd'hui à l'aréna de Montpellier?
63. Right, we set it up, we got a 61 action. Now we got it. Mark, you're the passer. Damien on this side. Adam, you go corner to corner. Clear out early. Here comes Mateus. Try to make it so he follows you. Mark, step to the ball. Damien, strong. Just stand there. We curl. We look for it. Easy layup. If it's not there, if two guys go with him, Damien, step back. Mark, look number one. Look number two. If it's not there, AJ's got it, then we play twist, pick and roll over here.
Может быть 4, может 5. Если Серега Моня, ролл, тогда Зуб. Укорачивай пас, бэкдор. Если здесь динает, Зуб, иди с дриблингом, как Дичел, хендов, дриблингом. И вот здесь, в этой зоне, хендов. Не здесь, а здесь. Ролл, давай, пошли.
Россия! .42-40, Poland on top of Russia here at the start of the second half. Russia starting with possession here in this Group A game, and immediately a turnover. Vyaltsev throwing to Zubkov, but Zubkov not reading the pass, and it goes out of bounds.
And Jeff, what was the difference there? We saw Poland definitely getting out in the passing lanes, a little bit more pressure on the perimeter, forcing that turnover.
Kulig puts up a long jump shot, and he can't quite get it going tonight. Zubkov thought about it. Now passes to the corner, and a second consecutive turnover between Zubkov and Vyaltsev. They don't seem to be on the same page.
The one thing that's characterized this Russian team that I really like was their ball movement and their passing ability. They've gotten off to a terrible start the second half.
Gortat gets in the lane, puts up the short jumper and misses. You know, Gortat only had one rebound in the first half, interestingly. And Vyaltsev, no-look pass over to Kurbanov. And again, a tall Russian front line. They keep the ball alive, but they step out of bounds.
And Poland having trouble controlling those defensive rebounds. They gave up 11 offensive rebounds in that first half. They're going to have to do a much better job. Starts with boxing out and then going after the ball, of course.
Gortat just attacked from this very position. Now he's going to turn to the left, and this time he hits it.
That was a difficult shot. Falling away from the basket. He goes to his offhand with a nice soft jump hook.
Crossed off behind the back pass. And Manya's pass by Kurbanov, but under pressure. Kurbanov turns on the baseline, and Gortat goes up for a rebound. Now Slaughter. Back outside to Marcin Gortat. Now Kulig. And Kulig goes up and draws the foul.
That's good execution, Jeff. They come down. So much easier to attack in transition before the Russia could set up their half-court defense, get the ball inside. One-on-one coverage. Kulig has plenty of space to go to work there.
You would have liked to be going to the line for an and one, but as it is, he didn't make the shot. So Voracevich now into the game. Comes in for Kurbanov. And Kulig makes the first. And 1 of 2 for Kulig, so up to a 5-point lead. Joseph drifts in. And again, offensive rebound and put back.
He was between two Russian players. Zubkov did a great job getting the position there, and he just went over them to score again.
Yeah, Poland definitely had the numbers down low that time, but again, Russia comes up with the ball. This time, turnover from Vachenski. Kostov. Monya just a dump down low.
That's interesting. Monya with the mismatch at Gortat with him on the perimeter. Saw his teammate with a better position. Made a nice over-the-top pass.
Russia not going away, trailing by just one. Slaughter gets into the lane, but has the ball knocked away. And now Russia with a chance to move back in front. And good help from Kulik this time. And Kostov fouls Panitka. That was perhaps Zubkov got away with a slight push off there on Vachinski.
He wasted no time and caught the ball, went up. As soon as he had the position.
Gortat goes up against the younger Zubkov, and he's pushed and puts it up and in.
Look at the strength of Gortat. Taking the contact. Looked like he got hit on his forearm. It didn't matter. Look at such a size advantage from Gortat or Niski inside. I'd like to see them take advantage of it. Here they do. Against single coverage. That's a tough shot going to the middle. I'm sure he was thinking about using that left hook. Decided to go up with a jumper.
So Gortat becoming a factor here. Zubkov picks up his third foul. Gortat now with 10 points. Very machine-like 10 points. Going for the three-point play. And he makes it. Now 5 of 7 at the line. Joseph kind of traipses down the lane and scores.
2 points for
Haven't seen much penetration, if any at all, from Panitka today. Maybe he's going to look for his drive. Nope, he gets inside the Kulig and a foul called on Ponkoshov. So that is now 4 team fouls on Russia.
See Kulig in a good position. There's Ponchograph on his back.
He did just get it in time. Kulig left open. Well, he had a reputation as a big man that could hit the jumper.
He hesitated on that shot, Jeff.
Russia can tie it or take the lead. Ponkoshov. And Ponkoshov drives in, and good play by Panitka to knock it off the rim. And Kulig just has it go out of bounds. I don't know about you, but Kulig just doesn't seem to be at the races today.
Well, he was I really liked him day one. Thought he did a good job yesterday. Today he's had trouble collecting a couple rebounds. You see him lose the ball there. It went off his hands.
Guarding Ponkoshov. Now Varsevich, one on the shot clock. He gets it off in time, and Slaughter gets the rebound. Looks like Fritzen might get it. Back to Slaughter, drives in, floats in, misses, and Kulig was there in position but doesn't get the ball. Fritzen, he bobbles it, gets it back, drives in, and contact.
Russian players are making things happen, driving to the basket. We see it this time. It's free zone, going hard to the basket, trying to suck the defense in and leave open space for the perimeter shooters.
Well, I think Grusetsky and Shell coming into the game, Waczynski and Kulik coming out. I think Taylor, you know, admirably has stuck with Kulik because he realizes he's one of his main players. He's just having a struggle today.
That happens sometimes. You can't fault him for the effort.
And don't forget, Johnny, these guys are playing after a tough game yesterday. So that's the nature of tournament play. You got to be able to bring it every day. Zubkov over to Pongrashov. That's going to be off. And again, Zubkov sneaks in there and gets the offensive rebound. And Morishevich takes exception to the foul by Panitka.
He was aggressive. Watch him gain this position. He wants the ball. He did not give Panitka any chance to get around him.
I don't know about you, but I like that sequence by Panitka. I mean, you want to be up on somebody so close that they have to wrestle themselves away from it. Nice play by Monya. Now it's tied again at 48. A bit of a breakdown defensively for Poland there. Now Panitka finally going to drive to the basket! Where has that been?
Nice crossover move at the top. He took Straka off the dribble and finished with authority.
He's been very patient. He hasn't forced it offensively, but now it's time to step up. The miss. Gortat gets it to Slaughter. Here comes Panitka behind the back pass to Sell, and Sell draws the foul. That would have been one of the plays of the game if he had finished.
Did Sell expect to get that pass? It looked like he was almost surprised by that pass. It's a beautifully executed pass.
Well,
around the back, perfect position with right up to his hands. Watch, no look. Sell looked a little bit confused. They didn't expect to get such a nice pass.
Sergei Monya picks up the foul. Zubkov.
We're open.
So Zubkov exits. Kostov is in the game with Monya, Mateev, Vorashevich, and Fritzen. And the free throw is good from Sell. So two quick plays by Mateusz Ponitka, and maybe he's just decided it's time to take over. He hasn't forced it.
He's playing unselfishly. We saw him yesterday at 6 assists. And many of those assists came off of drives to the basket.
But I'm sure before the game, Russia would have known his penetration ability. Oh, Fritzen misses, but look at Russia again crash the boards. One on the shot clock, Vorashevich. And Grusetsky. And there was no foul there. I thought he was holding on to him. Grusetsky.
No harm, no foul.
Well, the Polish coaches were shouting to run, but Grusetsky couldn't get his hands on the ball. Panitka again gets inside. Panitka time!
This time the change of the direction uses a behind the back dribble. Same result, finishes with a two-hand slam.
Well, Panitka taking his game literally to another level. Now the steal over to Slaughter. Here he comes, lays it up and in. And Poland on a run that has seen them take an 8-point lead here in this Group A game against Russia.
вот сейчас мимо вас, сделайте фол. Человек идет мимо троих здесь и танкует 2 раза подряд. Ну защиты нет вообще. Здесь обозначаете защиту, стоите в 3 метрах, и Тимбу и вас проходит 1 на 1. Стрельте его, сделайте фол, пусть идет на штрафную.
Just come up the court in a zipper, get low position, early 5, put it in the post, and then we're in wheel.
Having to rush one at the end of the shot
We've
clock, and
got
that was not the first time.
get, drag,
where would
get,
Russia be
get
without
the
that
task.
offensive rebound?
We hit them.
Yeah, 12
Hold your
offensive
space,
rebounds.
You can
Seems like more than that. They had 11 at halftime, and I can remember a couple already this third quarter, but they have not been able to capitalize on those opportunities.
Why all of a sudden has Panitka been able to go back to his strength that we saw yesterday, get to the rim?
Well, you can see it in his face. We're right here at courtside, and I can see the determination in his face, in his eyes. You knew it just exactly like you said. It just said he felt like it's his time to take over the game, and he did that with those 2 penetrations.
Well, they didn't force it yesterday. He did it almost immediately against Bosnia and Herzegovina, but today it hasn't happened until the 3rd quarter. But it has been a real punch to the gut of Russia. Now Poland trying to keep the defense up, making things difficult for Russia. Zubkov catches it inside, and a foul has been called on Slaughter.
Slaughter battling, he had his help from his teammate. Zell comes over, but reached in there. We see the fouls reaching in.
Kostov gets it to Zubkov, and he was tripped up by Grishetsky. And Oleg Ladicev came running in, thinking maybe something might happen after the foul, but nothing did. Watch this. So 2 free throws coming for Zubkov. Nervous looks on the face of the Russian fans. Zubkov makes the first. Russia have been in this position in this game where it seems like they just become disoriented and completely out of it, and then they're able to turn it around. Now Panitka has it again. Oh, bounce pass to Gortat! And the machine throws it down for Poland.
Nice roll, quick roll, but an excellent pass by Panitka.
Monya bounce pass inside, and Zubkov scores, fouled from behind.
Basket is good. And the free throw for Andrei Zubkov.
Well, we saw the best of Panitka there. And Gortat, then at the next end, saw him commit the foul.
The foul was given in his third.
Now back to a 5-point game with Zubkov, 17 points for him.
See some pressure, full court pressure from Russia.
Slaughter. And his pass, he thought Kashardik was going to cut to his right.
See Russia turning the intensity up a notch on defense. Coming out with the full court pressure. They force that turnover in the half court.
Zubkov, who's been carrying Russia offensively, passes back out. Sergei Monya from the right. And Zubkov gets the rebound. She must be in double-double right now. Monya, pump fake, and draws the foul out on the perimeter. Or was it on Gortat? Yes, it was. His second.
Fake Gortat up in the air. The ref would have called the foul on the hands. Wasn't much contact with the body.
I'm surprised Zubkov doesn't have more than 5 rebounds. He's got the 17 points. And Monya, who's been relatively quiet, has got 8 points.
He's only credited with 1 offensive rebound. Sure does seem like he has more than that.
So Monya just makes 1 of 2. And it's a 4-point lead for Poland. And boy, Kostov was right there, ready to steal that ball. Now Slaughter explodes, puts it up, has the shot blocked by Vorncevic. But Monya was able to hold his pivot foot down. And foul before.
It's going to be 2 shots.
Yep.
Vorncevic had the mismatch. He's posting up A.J. Slaughter. Again, the help comes. If we're going to see the replay, the help comes. But they have to foul because there's a quick move by Vorncevic. Here it is. Spins baseline. You see him grabbing.
So Vorncevic at the line. Makes 1. He's been at this team for a long time. Not quite as influential today as he was yesterday, but makes both free throws to get it back to a 2-point deficit. So the final 8 seconds of the 3rd quarter. Lucas Koshare gets free, puts up the mid-range jumper, and it's good. I was wondering if he got away with a little bit of a push there, but it wasn't called, and Poland take a 60-56 lead at the end of the 3rd quarter.
We have to check if today's crowds is better than yesterday. Est-ce que vous voulez faire du bruit? C'est le noise meter. Noise meter qui va nous permettre d'évaluer l'ambiance générale. Alors ça se passe là-haut sur les écrans, vous allez pouvoir
Look at the rebounds. 13 offensive rebounds there for Russia out of their 30. They're out rebounding Poland quite substantially.
Pour vous mesurer au niveau du bruit. Et là, il n'y a pas de concours d'un côté ou de l'autre. Hein, c'est pas de concours, hein, c'est vraiment vous, et puis toi aussi, et puis... Ça monte un petit peu, allez, allez, allez. Et vous savez quoi? Vous êtes pas mal du tout. On a réussi, belle mesure. On va s'y remettre et faire passer les 100. On va mettre des nombres à 3 chiffres.
Well, it's day 2 at the Eurobasket here, this qualifying tournament for the Olympics in Brazil. 2 teams have reached the final will qualify for the Olympics. And right now it's Poland leading Russia here 60-56. Obviously a long way to go before we can start talking about Olympics for any of the teams. And the drive from Kuczynski stalled. Cassell reaches in and commits the foul.
Out 7. That's his first personal foul.
Zamoski also into the game. There's Pashutin, the Russian coach, looking on. So Zamoski's guarding the inbound pass. Marcinski guarding Monya. Monya turns to his right. And Poland finally come up with the ball.
We see once they do come up with the ball, they want to get out and run. Much better in transition, this Polish team, but they've had trouble controlling those defensive rebounds.
Well, Karnowski back in the game. So right now the subs are in for this Polish team. Out to Wacinski, and Wacinski misses, although Wacinski was a starter. I think he's the only one out there that started. Savage backs up Wacinski and made sure he got the contact and earns a trip to the line.
Strong move by Savage, getting the ball in the right block. Single coverage. Initiates the contact, draws the foul.
Warren Savage seems like he's trimmed up a little bit.
And he's been playing a lot of minutes as 5 in this game, especially in the second quarter. Playing a little bit out of position. We've seen him play the 4 and the 3 throughout his career.
So Warren Savage makes both free throws. 9 points, 5 rebounds for Warren Savage. Kurbanov in the game guarding Zamoski. Shark over to Karnowski, and it goes, and the pass to Sell.
Nice pass off the dribble, rolling.
Kurbanov from long range. And really, Poland do a good job on the boards that time.
Wacinski going up with 2 hands, grabbing it.
Look at this pass from Karnowski.
The skills from the big man. On the move, off the dribble. Spot himself with a nice cut.
Turns, Karnowski! So he shows us the passing, now he shows us.
Nice soft touch.
Yes.
Good footwork.
Russia on the back foot, and they get a 3-pointer for Warren Savage, the veteran stepping up.
That was a huge play, Jeff. They cut the deficit to 3. They're still in this game. 7.5 minutes left.
Shot it, bounce pass to Karnowski. Soft touch again, and Karnowski now starting to blossom.
He's making it look easy.
Three on the shot clock for Warren Savage. And that is not a great offensive set for Russia. Kashada pushes it quickly for Poland. Karnowski sets the pick, and the pass goes out to Zamoski. And Karnowski was boxing out Vyaltsev. And
that's because he worked for position on the weak side. Before the shot went up, he was already trying to get position for the offensive rebound.
they're watching boxing out. And Joseph wasn't going to help him up, was he?
He weighs too much. Karnowski, how much does he weigh him?
Probably weighs twice as much, even though he's trimmed up. So Kaczarek now gets it to Sell. Karnowski suddenly becoming the first option offensively here. Kaczarek gets in, passes out to Sell for three, rims out. Karnowski again, got a hand on it. And then Poland couldn't quite get it. No, the ball goes out of bounds to Poland. I think Russia, they're going to change this.
They'll reverse that call. Yes, they do.
Look at the hustle from both teams.
You see what Mike Taylor asked for. He said, yes, it might be Russia's ball, but wasn't that a foul?
On Kurbanov, yeah. For diving, for the bumping into Zamoski.
Yeah, basically clipping him.
Well, he put his head on the line there, and he took a shot. Kostov's come out of the game. Fritzen back in. And Poland get it right back with the offensive foul called on Kurbanov. Well, I don't know about you, Johnny, but I don't know why they're bringing Karnowski out.
I was going to ask you the same question. His expression on his face coming out of the game saw a little bit of disappointment.
Well, I guess you want your guys to play. So the starter's back in the game. He certainly doesn't look happy, does he? Gortat catches it. Top of the key. Gets it back over to Sell. Now Slaughter. And hits a three-pointer.
That's his first three-point shot attempt of the game. And that was highly contested. It didn't matter. He hit a tough shot.
Did they only give him a 2? They only gave him a 2.
No. On the scoreboard, it's a 2.
Ball goes back to Poland. I thought it was a 3.
I thought AJ also thought it was a 3. He seems to lead the bench with the 3 side.
Now Panitka into Gortat. Back outside to Vachinsky. Pump fake, gets inside, goes strong to the basket. And Kurbanov commits the foul.
I like that play by Vachinsky. Doesn't settle for the outside shot, which he has. You know he can hit it. Went aggressively to the basket, gathers himself off 2 feet, knows he's going to get hit, but goes strong.
I think he got him a little bit on his left arm. 3, trying to...
Not a great angle.
No, the referee was saying 2. You can see it right behind him. And even though Slaughter was signaling 3. Although, to be fair, the referee was quite specific about it. I would like to see a close-up angle of it. Because the three-point shooter knows if he's hit a 3, doesn't he?
Yes.
He just knows where he is.
It was a long shot. He might have got a piece of the line. He probably did if the referee called it 2. Where's that overhead pass?
Exactly. Well, 9 points now the lead for Poland. It's their biggest lead of the game. Russia in trouble. Fritzen for 3. Oh, they've hit some timely 3s. There's another one. Slaughter thought about it. This is the Gortat. Gortat being guarded by Monya. Now Panitka. And Panitka goes out of bounds, turns it back over to Russia. I'll tell you what, Russia really put their minds to playing some good defense. They can do it.
Watch Monya. Well, we're not going to see it on this play. See the three-pointer by Fritzen. Monya did a great job containing that penetration of Panitka.
Ponkerjob gets it out to Monya, and Monya a little bit too hard. And a foul called on Sell.
Our score on 7 to 5 for the second personal foul.
Well, I saw Gortat fall over. 3 fouls on Poland. Antonov for 3. Pongashov kept it alive and into the hands of Panitka. And Panitka looks like he's going to hold it up. Panitka says, get out of the way, here I come.
He wants another clear-out opportunity.
Just a little bit too hard for, Gortat was able to catch it. He was able to collect it, rather. Passed it out to Sell, but Sell missed. Savage turns, shoots, and Sell gets the rebound. Antonov was flying in, putting him under pressure. 3 minutes and 35 seconds, and the Polish bench shouting to Slaughter to go, don't wait around. They want to play fast. And Pongashov reaches in and commits the foul.
2 free throws. Russia's already committed 5 team fouls. Pongashov did not like that foul call.
So Wachicki at the free throw line and takes the lead back up to 7 points. And the Polish fans, who really have had their struggles at the Eurobasket over the years, have put themselves into a good position to get a second consecutive win. But they've got to close the deal. They've got to close it out. Now back on top by 8. Zubkov. They whip it around, gives to Fritzen on the right. That's good. 5 points, the deficit. That's the man probably you want to have that shot.
Great ball movement by the Russian team, inside out.
Bounce pass. Now Panitka, and foul called on Fritzen.
That was just a tough pass. If we see the replay, there's 4 Russian players guarding those 2 players. You gotta look at the weak side sometimes. You see 1, 2, 3 players underneath there. It's a tough pass.
Tough call on Fritzen. It looked like he had a pretty good position there. And Gortat makes the first. .67, 74-67, and for some reason Mike Taylor of Poland wanted to call a timeout to kind of set the table. It seemed like he's almost doing a favor for the Russia coach to call that timeout.
Wants to go over, obviously wants to go over some defensive coverages here. Might want to talk about running the Russian players off the three-point line. We know they're capable of hitting those threes.
You got to X. You got to double to each other. You got to X.
Idź na fejka do Pongashova i do Fritzena biegnie.
Listen.
Делайте диагональ, переводите, смотрите Фрица здесь. Если не отдали Фриц пас, не надо за стол здесь, Саймон. Кат. Антон поднялся, пас и еще пик. Не надо этого за стол. Они меняются. Еще раз, Фриц. Саймон, Антон, кат. Антон, пас и пик здесь.
Well, they're intense in that huddle for both of them. Look at the three-pointer from Fritzen. Generally, though, Johnny, you're up 7, you just make a couple of free throws. You kind of like, you have this lead. You want to disrupt the rhythm of the game. you want to risk that?
That's a tough call. He must have seen something on the defensive end that he wanted to address. They don't get too many timeouts, so you want to save some of those timeouts, late game situations to advance the ball especially.
Well, Russia with under 3 minutes to go. They've got their backs to the wall. They need to make some plays. Ponkershaw goes up and gets blocked by Gortat. And Gortat called for the foul.
You see, it was clean on top, but he's using his, wrapped his arm around Ponkershaw's waist. We're going to see it here. That's his left arm, and that's where the foul was.
Also rakes him on the shoulder.
Ponkershaw with an assertive move to the basket.
And Ponkershaw, one of the two players still left over from that Russia team that won the gold at Eurobasket 2007 in Spain, misses the first. Of course,
coming off a serious injury not long ago, this past season.
He makes the second. So back to a 6-point game now. Well, they inbound it, but he is trapped. And now he gets it out. Here comes Panitka back outside the cell. And Poland, I guess, not in any rush. I would have been tempted if I were Panitka to go all the way.
Still plenty of time left. I agree. You want to score. You want to put some points on the boards as well as run the clock down.
4 on the shot clock now. Paczynski, good!
A perfect possession. Poland ran the time down. Ends up with 2 points.
That's right. What do we know about it? We said Panitka should have gone all the way. Ponkershaw gets in, misses. Terrific play from Zubkov, the tap in. Puts it back to 6. And now the foul on Antonov.
Paczynski. Paczynski will go to the line. 2 free throws.
Paczynski has had another good game today. He had 15 yesterday. This is what he's got today. 21 points. Not a bad day at the office.
He's been solid. I liked him yesterday and doing another great job today.
Big free throws, and the first one goes down. So tough times for Russia. They lost their opening game yesterday against Israel, and now they're in danger of falling for a second consecutive time. Paczynski makes just 1 of 2. Now they've got him in the corner. Russia, they've got to hurry. They can't mess around. Kostov puts up a tough jump shot. Oh, he hits it. Shoots it over more time.
Pulled up off the dribble. Impressive shot by Kostov.
And get it to Panitka. He goes in and puts it up and misses. But a foul was called. Now, interestingly, we get back to that same situation. You attack the basket or you pull it out. He goes in and misses the layup, but gets bailed out.
2-on-1 situation.
So the foul was on Kostov. Nevertheless, the clock stops and Gortat has to make some free throws. And he does. He looks confident. He makes the first. Makes the second as well. So that gets back to 7. Will Kostov be the man again for Russia? Onya. Finds Zubkov, and it goes off of his hands. Now Slaughter in the open floor gives it to the big machine, and he is fouled by Antonov.
Big man running the floor. Good job by Gortat. Nice pass by Slaughter.
That's his second personal foul.
So Gortat, he can block some shots. He's got some low post moves, and he's also got some wheels. He's also got some gray whiskers in that beard, I just noticed. He's a veteran. And he misses the first. He's made at the line today, 5 of 6, 83%, so that was his first miss. Second one is good. 8-point lead. And beautiful pass quickly to Zubkov. And back to 6 now. Poland still have some work to do. And Gortat decides to pass it back out. They're going to try to take some time off the clock. Posting up in the corner. Slaughter takes a 3. And the long rebound out to Sell. Well, we've seen the offensive rebounding really help Russia today, but that was a big one for Poland. Slaughter. And this time Russia get it back with about 30 seconds to go. Bounce pass. Stopped by Poland, so 28.4 seconds to go. Well, the Polish fans are liking it. They are within touching distance of a second consecutive win at Eurobasket 2015.
Первый, смотрите, идет. Боковая или лицевая? Боковая. Боковая. Как лицевая лежит. Смотри, отсюда. Идете, первый идет. Тройка, Серега Моня в угол еще. Дальше идет Стагер. Стагер под фрица, Дальше, смотрите, пятый за четвертый, четвертый широко открывает.
Before, the referee hands in the ball, get into the body. Now remember, they like to get the quick stuff to the second side.
Well, they decided not to foul.
Expect some curls and pop action right here.
They're definitely going to have to get a quick
all five guys block out and rebound, hold your ground. When they score, listen, when they would score, we are calling timeout and advancing the ball. So we need 1 stop and 1 rebound right here. Let's get it done.
They've got several options offensively. A lot of guys can hit threes on this team. Of course, Poland's going to prevent those open looks from 3, so they might have to settle on a quick hitter from 2-point range.
Well, just heard Mike Taylor say we need 1 stop and 1 rebound right here. Let's get it. So clearly they're going to come out. See if they can get that vital stop. Ice it. Russia gets a 3. It's going to be interesting. Well, Zubkov takes a 3. It was online, but a little short. And Poland have got it. And Slaughter catches it and turns. So with 19.2 seconds to go, Slaughter goes to the line for Poland. Also, perhaps on a positive note, Johnny, is the fact that at last we appear to be sitting right behind the bench of a winning team at this Eurobasket. So now we know that we're not going to be jinxing everybody.
That's right. We're in the second row, basically, as a bench. And so we've got a win tonight.
I can tell you what these guys are having for dinner. I can hear everything they're saying. 81-74. Fritzen. Long. Antonov. Back outside to Kostov. Good. Oh, interesting.
There's going to be a foul on Gortat pushing off.
Wow.
Fritz on.
That makes it 81-77. Now, wait a minute.
It's going to be 2 free throws also.
So this is not over by a long shot. 81-77. he will try to make the first, presumably. Do you think he'll try to make both? Or do you think he'll try to make the first and miss the second to try to get the rebound?
It's a tough call. There's 6.5 seconds.
81-78. This is interesting.
I don't hear the Russian players talking between themselves. It's going for the make.
81-79. And hold the celebrations, folks. If you live in Poland, maybe the jinx is alive indeed.
You spoke too early. Come on, Jeff. That was our secret.
So 5-point play. 5-point trip down the floor, right? Because they hit the three.
Yes.
Well, you wouldn't think that would happen, but that's incredible. And all of a sudden,
we're looking at a 2-point game. Russia will foul immediately. And
just like this.
Poland will have to make two free throws.
Let's set up like this. Just like this.
Да, еще раз. 5. Выход сюда. Он выходит. Пробуй перехватить. А ты пропустишь здесь. Пол сразу.
if you're Poland, you want to make sure you give it to your best free throw shooter. I'm sure Russia will already know who that is. They'll keep the ball out of his hands. At least they'll try. Look at Poland. They can't believe it. They're like, this game was over. What's happened? 5-point swing. 5-point trip down the floor.
The one thing Russia can do also with their length, they can make inbounding the ball very difficult. Poland's going to have to execute on this offensive out-of-bounds play. See if they're going to set some solid screens. They're going to have to pop open. Because Russia's been defending the out-of-bounds plays very well in this tournament.
Well, it was 81-74. Russia had got 5 straight points. And now Poland need to inbound it. They do inbound it. And Vachinsky is fouled. He needs to make at least one.
Let's see the replay on this.
Full marks to Russia for not giving up the ghost.
It's close to turning the ball over on that play.
5 seconds remaining. Timeout called Russia.
Allez, temps mort, on est reparti dans l'ambiance. On va faire taper un petit peu dans le vent, on va faire la fête. Vous connaissez ça? Vous connaissez ça?
Well, Evgeny Pashutin.
On vous a entendu, mais ça fait faire plus de musique.
Did he not want
You from Bulgaria, yeah?
Timeout was by Russia. I think they said they wanted the timeout after the free throws.
Of course, that's when they're going to want us so they can advance the ball up to the front court.
It's an automatic foul. If we are +4.
Серега Моня выносит. Здесь, смотрите, первый хвост. Хвост. Хвост Саймон здесь играет. Хвост выходит. Если не дал, Саймона выносит сюда. Хвосту. И все шире.
25 fouls for Russia, 20 for Poland.
Win this game. Win this game. Let's go.
Let's go!
Let's go. Win on 3, 1, 2, 3. Win.
I think Poland's got the guy they want at the free throw line. Wachinsky's been clutch. He did miss his last free throw, but he's been pretty solid.
Yeah, he's 6 of 8 at the line today. And he's got a game-high 22 points. Certainly the stage is set for something interesting here. You could just feel it in the air. 81-79. And Wachinsky misses the first. Nervous times now for the Polish fans. Makes the second.
There's plenty of time for Poland to make a foul as they're bringing the ball up court, unless it's a long pass.
Well, Russia, are they going to foul?
We heard Mike Taylor wanted the foul. He was very clear. His instructions were to make that foul.
Okay, so that is going to put Russia now on the line. The only thing it does potentially is now, will Russia try to make the first and miss the second?
Well, the difference from this is they don't need a three-pointer. If they would have done that the previous trip to the line, they would have needed a three-pointer each time.
True, yeah.
This time they only need the one.
Oh, and that's the one he needed to make. Kostov. Well, you just never know. He's looking. Do you want me to miss it? He said, don't make it. He said, don't make it. The coach said, don't make it. They're going to try to get the rebound and push it out for a three. Poland have to be careful as well that they don't foul. Well, Antonov got it. Oh, they're going to get a chance. He puts up a three. It's short. It hits the rim, and Poland have held on. They had a decent look. It was online. It was just short.
It was online, just a little bit short as he'd fallen away from the basket. Great effort by the Russian players.
Well, that would have been a tough loss, a tough pill to swallow for Poland to lose it. So they held on and win 82-79, a second consecutive heartbreaking defeat for Russia. Well, Russia made some threes in the end. They had 9, but they didn't get one when they needed it. They got those 17 offensive rebounds. That was a big part of the game. Helped to keep them in it. Zivkov had the 21 points. Paczynski the 23. And the words "good job" are heard over on the Poland bench right now. And Gortat also had 18 points, 10 for Panitka. Vorin didn't look entirely fit today, so he must have really had to fight through the pain barrier to have a decent game for Russia. But the Polish fans are the ones who are going to go back into the town of Montpellier, perhaps put their feet up and enjoy the rest of the afternoon because their team has improved to 2-0 here at the Eurobasket. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Je commence à ne pas